Right. Well, hi everyone. We are in Austin in Consensus, and the reason why I really love Consensus is that every project is here, every developer, and a lot of our partners, and then also developers building with Tatum are here. And one project, it's actually new to Tatum, is Webacy, and they have a very unique product. And so I wanted to speak to Maika about it. And Maika, maybe I'll let you introduce yourself and the project to our audience, and just go ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, my name is Maika Isogawa. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Webacy. We are an application layer security company. So security goes really deep in
Sure.
crypto. We don't do audits, we don't do code review. It's not that kind
Right.
of security, but we provide security tooling for both consumers. So you and I individually, if we hold crypto, we have security tooling for us, but also for companies, wallets, DEXs, dApps, exchanges, basically anything that's consumer facing. We can help increase the security of the platform and the user facing
Right.
tooling.
Got it. Okay, so maybe before then we dig deeper into the actual solutions, let's just take kind of a snapshot of where we are in terms of security in the space, because it's been talked around for the previous cycle and it's talked around this cycle. Where are we now? Like, how bad is it? Is it getting better, or we're still it's as bad as it ever was?
I would say it's changed.
Okay.
So early on, I think a lot of the security concerns were actually around the protocols themselves, right? Like Mt. Gox in the beginning. Then you had a lot of big like exchange drains or bridge drains because of the
Okay.
code. But now we're seeing similar amounts of value being stolen, but the types of hacks have changed.
Okay.
So maybe we've gotten better at securing our code. But now there's new hacks that are becoming something, or in an industry like crypto where you build so quickly, there's new vulnerabilities
Sure.
introduced. And so we're kind of improving, I guess, but it's still very far from a perfect
Right.
future.
Yeah. As soon as we innovate, there's a innovation and scams and so forth
Yeah,
happens as well.
yeah.
Insane. Got it. Okay. So let's then give maybe our audience a bit of a sense of the solutions and tools you offer at Webacy.
Yeah.
Because I understand a lot of them are end user focused, right?
Yes. Originally, we wanted to start the company to provide better security tools for consumers. So you and me, and I got hacked once, and so I wanted something better. So on the consumer side, we have everything from real-time transaction monitoring. So you could be notified of every interaction with your wallet, inbound, outbound, airdrops, anything.
Got it.
You can do risk assessments. You can understand what approvals are open on your wallet, what risks are associated with your wallet, historical activity. On the platform side, we now have a suite of APIs that you can integrate into other platforms. So pre-transaction risk assessment. You can do code analysis, actually, dynamic,
Okay.
static analysis, fuzzing, things like that too. Uh, Applications are actually kind of endless.
Got it. And if you were to talk about the all the different security breaches and issues that we have right now, what would you say is the most difficult to address technically?
From a technical perspective, I think the human side of it. So
Okay.
actual, like,
Right.
you have your large bridge scams or bridge hacks, or you have fund flow vulnerabilities, and those are very difficult to solve. But I think the difficulty with people is that everyone's so different,
Right.
and no one wants to think about security. So that's really, it's a behavioral change. It's getting people to get over, all of the emotional aspect of crypto trading and things like that too.
Right. So it's not much. It's not about building some kind of complex algorithms and detection mechanism, maybe less. So it's like, how do we get users to be more, to some degree, aware, and then enable them with tools to set security standards for themselves to a certain extent?
Right. I think self-custody, people want self-custody, but then they don't want the responsibility of it.
Right.
So it's one or the other. But, better design tools like what we're building and other players in the space are building will make it better, but it's
Got
still
it.
definitely a problem.
Okay, so how do we tackle that? Let's say you now have a chance to share one piece of advice to our audience. If they were to do one thing right
Yeah.
now to be more secure, what would it be?
The best thing for me, and that I tell everyone, is to have good wallet hygiene. So separation between your actual important assets and the things that aren't. So the things that I keep in my hot wallet are things that I would be okay losing. It's like poker. You go in with
Sure,
what you're okay
sure,
losing.
yeah,
And then if you end up losing it, it's not the end of the world.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
too many people just hold so much in their risky wallets.
until that it happens for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Uh, if they wanted to, so obviously we'll link to the Webacy page and they can try the tools there. But if they wanted to maybe follow you and our audience is developers mostly, where would you kind of point them to learn a little bit more about your tools and what you're doing?
Yeah, our website is webacy.com, webacy.com. So we have a suite of APIs too. And so because the audience is mostly developers, we have developer documentation if that's something you want to build into your own products or whatever. But
Yep.
otherwise on Twitter is at mywebacy. that one's pretty good to follow for news
Excellent.
and updates. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for this brief intro. Very, very unique product, I think, and very much a needed one. And we're glad to be working together with you. And also thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you.